Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to
I love you. I go the hills. I love you. Daffodils. It's spring again. And birds on the wing again. Melody. I love you.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Algonquin Hotel, the very historical Algonquin Hotel. And I am here with Mr. Kevin Fitzpatrick, who is a famous author. And he recently published a book about the Algonquin Round Table.
Yes.
And it's all about the fabulous people of the day, like Ms. Dorothy Parker, who was a famous poet. She was a poet. She was also a critic,
Short story writer.
short story writer, and she frequented this hotel, and it's haunted. In all the rooms with Ms. Dorothy Parker and all her entourage of writers, poets, and just famous people of the day. And I'm here with Mr. Kevin Fitzpatrick, and he's going to talk about his book.
Thank you for having me on.
Yes.
Well, the book is called The Algonquin Round Table in New York, a historical guide from Lyons Press. And it's about all 30 members of the Vicious Circle that met right where you're sitting, starting in 1919.
Now, what fascinated you about this hotel and the people that came to this hotel to write this book?
I'm a fan of the Algonquin just as someone would be a fan of Yankee Stadium, because I know the greats were here. This was ground zero for some amazing writers, producers, actors, Broadway publicists and whatnot that were coming here for about 10 years. And to this day, it's still a literary landmark.
Now, you know what fascinated me about Dorothy Parker? Like her, I'm a journalist. Like her, I do reviews. Like her, I also am a critic. But amazingly, Miss Dorothy Parker died on my birthday, which was June 7th, 1967. And I was born June 7th, 1957.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, you have a lot of other things in common, too. You know, she also spent a lot of time on Long Island, a lot of time in Broadway theaters, and she liked a good time as well.
Now, why did she love this hotel so much? What was so special about the Algonquin?
It's very close to everything that was important to her. Her job was nearby. The theaters where she worked as a critic were nearby. Her offices were nearby. She lived on the Upper West Side. That's where she grew up. She could take the train. Very easy to get here, to Times Square. So it's a very centrally located place. And the speakeasies were close by, too, don't forget.
Uh-huh. The speakeasies from the 20s and 30s.
They were on 49th Street, where Rock Center is today. But Speakeasy Row was 49th between 5th and 6th Avenues.
But sadly, as famous as she was, she did not make a lot of money doing what she did. Isn't that true?
No, she didn't.
Yes, journalists don't. I don't make a lot of money either. People think that, but because I look so glamorous all the time.
Well, she made money in the 30s and 40s when she was working in Hollywood, but she spent it as quickly as she made it. She liked to say Hollywood money was like congealed snow. It just melted in your hands.
My God, I could say that myself. Sometimes I wonder, those numbers, do they mean something? 67, 57, June 7th? I don't know. It's a little psychic, don't you think?
Well, a funny thing about her, the end of her life is her very good friend was Gloria Vanderbilt and Wyatt Cooper.
Wow.
They were very important to her. She and her second met Wyatt Cooper in California when he was working as a writer. He moved back to New York in the 60s, Vanderbilt, and they really took her under their wing. They were very important to her, and Gloria Vanderbilt in particular. Dorothy Parker died. The reason Gloria couldn't go to her memorial service at Frank Campbell's was because she just had a baby, and the baby was
Oh my goodness.
Anderson Cooper.
Oh my God. Oh my, that is so, what a fascinating story.
So yeah, he was born a few days before she passed away.
You are a fascinating man. How did you get into this, being a historian like this?
It's funny, Dorothy Parker and I both lived on West 72nd Street. I lived on 72nd in Columbus, she was on 72nd on Broadway, and a friend had given me Marion Mead's biography, What Fresh Hell Is This?, which is the definitive Dorothy Parker biography. And I realized that I lived right near one of her apartments, and every time I took the subway, I was passing one of her houses. So that gave me the idea to start DorothyParker.com in 1999. That became the Dorothy Parker Society. We do walking tours and literary events tied to her. I just think she's a great writer and a really good New Yorker, too.
She certainly was. And a fascinating woman, must I say. She really was truly fascinating. And you are totally fascinated by this hotel. Tell me, Kevin, do you think it might be haunted?
That's what they say. I mean, I come here about once a week, and I've never seen a ghost. But
You come here how many times?
I come here quite a bit. I come here about once a week. There's always something going on.
The ghosts, the spirits never haunt an establishment when people are around. They always haunt it when it's dark and mysterious at night when you cannot hear a mouse crawling. That's when they haunt. I know for a fact.
Well, they have brought in some psychics here over the years. A couple of different TV series have come in to do readings and and they have detected things.
Okay. Now, if we want to find out more about your book and about you, of course, where can we go on the internet? Do you have a website?
Sure. You can look at DorothyParker.com, which is easy to remember. DorothyParker.com is everything about Dorothy Parker and Dorothy Parker's life. And my website is FitzpatrickAuthor.com.
Terrific. What did she say?
She said, I like a martini, but want it the most. After 2, I'm under the table. After 3, I'm under the host.
Okay, well, let's toast the Dorothy Parker toast. Well, thank you, Kevin, very much for that wonderful interview.
Thank you for having me on.
It was very special to me to interview you. A little history about the Algonquin Hotel. Thank you, darling.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Algonquin. Pink Champagne Kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Algonquin Hotel with Mr. Michael Arnello, who is a jazz singer, a jazz musician, and a bon vivant gent about town. And that's why he sings here at the Algonquin Hotel. So tell me, Michael, I understand that you are appearing here the whole month of June.
Yes, we've been here every Tuesday for the month of June. We have one remaining Tuesday, and we will also be here every Tuesday in July.
And that's why you're a bon vivant gent around town.
That's what I've been told.
You like that. You know, that's what how they used to describe David Niven. He was debonair, suave, and a bon vivant.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Well, tell my audience, what do you think about the Algonquin Hotel, and what drew you to this place to perform every week?
Well, you know, the Algonquin is unmistakably a piece of New York's history. It's part of the patchwork of New York's cultural, literary heritage. You know, Dorothy Parker and F. Scott Fitzgerald used to sit right over there at that table.
I know, and I interviewed the manager, and I said, "Is this place haunted? Does she haunt this place?" And they say, "Yes, we think she does."
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think she haunts it?
I definitely feel, you know, a presence here,
An energy.
an energy of sorts. It's palpable,
It's palpable.
indeed.
Now, tell my audience about the music that you perform here. I mean, it's typical of the day back in the 20s when
Sure.
Dorothy Parker used to have dinner here.
Yeah, well, here, you know, it's a hotel lobby, so you don't want to do anything too extravagant. It's got to be, to scale. So I'm doing a quartet, a jazz quartet. I'm singing.
You conservative? Darling.
In terms of voting?
No, in terms of performing. I can't believe that you're conservative.
Never combine politics with drinking. It's a bad idea.
Bad idea. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me more about what kind of songs you like to sing here at the
I like to
Algonquin.
sing jazz standards. I sing the Great American Songbook, Cole Porter, George Gershwin, Irving Berlin, Rodgers and Hart, Duke Ellington, Ray Noble, all the great tunes.
So now you're going to be here the whole entire month of July.
Yes, we sure will.
And then in August is the Jazz Age.
And then August we will return for our second installment of the Jazz Age Lawn Party.
I haven't been able to get to that, darling. You know me, in the summertime, I'm always in the Hamptons.
I know, I don't blame you. It's a big to-do to get out there, and, if I were you, I'd be in the Hamptons too. I don't blame you.
I can't get my husband to take me to Governor's Island, no how. But he loves you. He thinks your music is terrific. In fact, he wants to buy one of your CDs. He told me tonight.
Well, the next time I see you, I'll be sure to have.
You have no more CDs?
I don't have any on me. I know I'm not a good businessman. I never think ahead. I should have CDs on me tonight, but I don't.
I know a few people that would be good in business minded for you.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, send them my way.
I'm one of them. Yeah. So, tell me, Michael, if you want to find out more information about what you're up to, all your shenanigans, all your music here at the Algonquin Hotel, and anything else that you're doing, where can we go to find out more information? What's the website?
If you just Google my name, Michael Arenella. It's an old Neapolitan Italian name, Arenella.
Arenella.
Say it again.
Arenella.
Yes.
Did I say it correctly?
You said it more than correctly. You said it exquisitely.
Because, darling, I'm very good in Italian. Yes. I was there, on my honeymoon.
Where did you go in Italy?
I went everywhere in Italy. Venice, Capri, everywhere except Sicily, where I'm actually from. But I must tell you, the country is totally gorgeous. It's totally captivating. It's totally romantic. And I went on the Bridge of Sighs in Venice, where you kiss your beloved under the love will last forever.
Yes, Italy's the birthplace of love. That's where it all started.
But I must tell you, everybody in Italy, the men and the women, especially the men, they're so handsome.
They're short, though.
No, not the men I met.
Really?
They're all gorgeous, even the stupid ones that sell the pizza. But all the men are very handsome, and the women are all gorgeous. So you must go to Italy. And
I second that.
Yes, and if you go with someone you love.
Go with someone you love, or find someone there that you love.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I had the best time when I was in Italy. My favorite place in the whole wide world was Venice and the island of Capri. Have you ever been there?
I have been to the Isle of Capri.
Oh my God, is that a sexy place or what?
'Twas on the Isle of Capri that I found her, beneath the shade of an
I don't
old
hear you
olive
sing
tree.
that. How come I never hear you sing that? Next time I'm going to hear you sing that.
I will sing the Isle of Capri for you next time, and I will dedicate it to you, Cognac.
Okay, terrific. Tell my audience the website. Where can we go?
The website,
Your website.
my website. Oh my gosh, who cares about the web?
MichaelArnella.com.
But the web isn't sexy. No one cares about websites anymore.
Well, what do they care about? You tell me.
Come see me. Come see me in person, in the
They
flesh.
want to know who you are, what you're all about.
I'm Michael Arenella.
Let's toast. Salut.
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 Chandan.
Chandan.
Mwah. Mwah.
And we will be back in a moment, darling. So more interviews right here at the Algonquin Hotel. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses.
It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.